What's going on, my friends? It's your friend Jack, and today I want to talk about saving money, why I save money, and why I would rather save my money than spend it pretty much 99% of the time. So the main point which I'm going to address in this video, and it's not going to be a long video, is that a lot of people, when they are tasked with basically the goal of saving money, there's a kind of devil on their shoulder saying, but you gotta live life to the fullest. You gotta live every day like it's your last. And while that is somewhat of a, it's an okay thing to say, it's a great reason, but you have to think of it a bit further than that. Is you're most likely not going to die tomorrow. And in the case that you live another 40 years, which is highly likely, do you want to live in 40 years doing the same thing you're doing now? Or do you want to change, by saving money, investing it, and actually growing your financial situation so you can have more time for yourself and less time dedicated to trading your time for making money? And I know a lot of people have no idea how saving money is ever going to amount to them not being able to work a job in anywhere within the next 20 or 30 years. Here's the thing though, saving money is the first step to being financially free and improving your financial situation. If you don't save money and you keep financing things or buying things that are just adding on to the amount of money you're spending every month, whether it be a $20 payment for a motorcycle, let's say a month for 10 years, something like that, you're paying a lot more than what the motorcycle is actually worth, right? You're spending your money on things that are more or less liabilities than they are assets to you. And there are pretty much 50 to 80%, I don't know the exact numbers, of people that are stuck in this trap of spending money. Because they don't really look long term. And when you don't look long term, it's very easy to get trapped in the fact that, spending money right now is ultimately the best decision because it's going to make me feel good now. But that feeling of goodness doesn't really last long enough most of the time. Almost in every single scenario, you kind of come back down to a, not so happy medium after you have the thing that you spent the money on and your bank account is not looking so hot, especially if you just keep financing items or making big purchases without really putting a lot of thought into them as to how this is going to turn out for the next year. How is this going to affect my bank account for the next year? And how is this going to play out if I save this money rather than if I spent it? So basically, this video is just breaking down my thought process on saving money. And a lot of people don't even save money. Even though most people should be saving and investing their money, most people don't even save money. And a very good golden rule of saving is to save 10% of everything you earn. Essentially, you pay yourself first, you save that 10% of every paycheck, you put it in a savings account, you put it in a non-registered investment account, you put it somewhere aside where you don't touch it, and you pay yourself. You put it aside, and you can kind of build up a little bit of a secure kind of way to look at your bank account without actually doing that much, only 10%, right? And most people don't even do this. They don't even put away 10%. They just go and buy the first thing that they want or that they had in their mind that they were going to get when they got their paycheck. And the counter argument to this, which I hear a lot, is that what's the point of working my 9-to-5 job if I can't buy the things that I like? And I know everyone has different lifestyles, and everyone also has different likes and, not likes. For example, me, I don't like drinking. I don't like smoking. I don't like any of that. So I am very well off in the terms, I don't have any money-hungry habits. And money-hungry habits are really going to financially ruin you. So if you can find ways to cut down on those habits or cheaper alternatives, like not going to the bar, drinking at home, or, cutting down on the amount you're drinking, your consumption, then you're going to find a lot more money left for your savings account. But if you put 10% away anyways, before you go and drinking and spending, it's just that 10% put away, you're kind of safe there, and that's the easiest way to start building up some substantial savings, and you don't dip into that. You don't touch that pretty much in any circumstance unless it's for an emergency, but you definitely don't buy your wants from that pool of savings. And another counter argument to saving 10% is, what if I don't have enough to pay my bills if I save 10%? And the funny thing is, most people, if they put 10% away, 99% of people, and they wouldn't have enough to pay their bills, they'll find a way to pay their bills. They'll find a way to make that 10% up somewhere else because they have to. And when you have to, that's a really good motivator to actually go ahead and do some more, work, or take some more action towards actually building your savings, rather than if you didn't set apart 10% and you kind of just drifted around, making ends meet from your job to your payments, then you wouldn't be building anything. So you wouldn't really be trying too hard. But in the same time, you're not trying too hard. You're also sacrificing the long-term benefit of, eventually being financially free. You have to work and trade your time for money. And I know this video is kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to put it out there. I think it's pretty cool to talk about saving and spending habits. If you guys have anything to add to this video, or you want to talk about any kind of topics, let me know down in the description. I will make videos on them. And yeah, I just wanted to say you should be saving money, and at the very least, save 10% of your paycheck, see what happens, and don't touch it. Save 10% before you even pay any bills. The second you get your paycheck or that recurring monthly payment, put it aside 10%. And you could also put this into index funds or, your tax-free savings account. There's a lot of different things you could do with this. You could put it in mutual funds, things like that. If you want to know more about that and you're kind of curious about investing and more financial topics, then definitely hit the subscribe button. With all that being said, it's been your friend Jack, a 21-year-old living in his mom's basement, giving you financial thoughts, not advice. I'm just ahead on the internet, not financial advice. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your friend Jack. I'll see you guys in the next freaking video. Peace.